Here we go!
We're feeling very gay because it's almost time to play. Grab your favorite chair where the lucky PAs. Yeah!
All right, so all month long, Ben's been doing one unknown, obscure horror movie per day for you guys to check out. And I just have one top 10 list of my own unknown, obscure horror movies. Because that's kind of what we're all into here is lesser known indie horror, all kinds of stuff. So I guess I'll just get started. Number 10. This is my lowest rated inclusion on the list, but it is a time capsule of the 90s. It's called Hideaway, where a psychic serial killer. It's got Jeff Goldblum and Alicia Silverstone, and I don't think anybody knows about it. So my rating, I gave it a 6 out of 10. And on IMDb, only 7,000 people have seen it.
Wow. I own it.
Yeah, I think I gave you the DVD because I bought the Blu-ray. But there is no American Blu-ray. So I got this foreign boy. There's an Australian version too, apparently, but you can't find it. So this is foreign version of Hideaway. But yeah, if you like weird 90s stuff, you got to check it out. Just bizarre. With Goldblum and Alicia Silverstone. The next three are the least viewed movies on the list, so nobody knows of what these movies are. Number 9, An Eternal Combat. It's like a Chinese martial arts take on a reversal of Black Knight, the Martin Lawrence movie, with a lot of Big Trouble in Little China vibes, and maybe even a little bit of Bill and Ted's vibe. It kind of rules. But I also have a quick question. If they made this movie in 1991, how are they still struggling to make live action versions of anime? I don't get it. I gave this an 8 out of 5 possibly. On IMDb, only 129 people have logged it when I checked. So some of our numbers will be a little bit higher, maybe. But I don't think this is high on people's to check out list. But it's pretty awesome. Yeah. Number 8, Blue Vengeance. It's absolutely bananas combination of horror and police action procedural with great settings around New York in the 80s. All surrounding an insane metalhead's weird obsession, self-imposed quest. I gave it 8 out of 10, and only 240 people have logged it on Letterboxd. So, Blue Vengeance. Also, I did write, Hideaway is on demand, but not for free. And then Blue Vengeance you can watch on Tubi or Amazon Prime for free. Next, number 7 is Pathogen, which I think Ben has also watched, which it's being included because it was literally made by a 12-year-old girl. Wrote, directed, and produced this movie when she was 12 years old. So it's pretty sick. It's a zombie movie. Very impressive for like a literal child made this movie. That is on Tubi for free also. I gave it a 7 out of 10. 250 people watched it on IMDb. Then number 6, I threw a couple new movies in for variety. This is one of them. Number 6 is Dark Harvest, which is on demand, but not for free, sadly. I used Amazon credit, so I did watch it for free. It's like a weird The Village, a Lord of the Flies, Stand By Me, West Side Story mashup by way of a gory Pumpkinhead-influenced X-Files Riverdale parody episode. But there's a lot of classic homages. At least I think they were. He could have not meant them to be, but it seemed like there were. At first, I was really excited when it got announced. It's like a Midwest movie. Then I almost dreaded it because it took a while. But I ended up having a fun time. It was a 6.5 out of 10. Just shy of 3,000 people have seen it. And then the next one, this is for Ben. It's called Blades. It's basically a Jaws homage, but it's a lawnmower instead of a shark. It's like a giant lawnmower on a golf course. And like it's so funny.
That's awesome.
It's as crazy as you think it is.
That.
And it's like basically Jaws, but look at the back too. It's like Jaws, but the small town is a golf course and the shark is a lawnmower.
That's great. Any relation to Blade?
No. But I get 6.5 out of 10. About 1,000 people have watched it, and you can watch it on Tubi, Peacock, and Amazon, all for free. Number 4 is Dead Heat, which has been described as a buddy cop action zombie horror comedy. It's just silly fun at its finest. A cop is murdered while trying to arrest zombies who are being used to carry out violent armed robberies. Said cop returns as a zombie and tries to get revenge with his former partner. I gave it an 8 out of 10, and 9,000-ish people have logged it on IMDb. And you can watch it on Tubi, or if you have like Roku, it's free on Roku for some reason. But that's good. But look at the back artwork. Classic.
That's great.
All right. Number 3 is End of the Line. This Canadian horror really impressed me. Karen boards a late-night train and must fight to survive after being trapped in the tunnel, being hunted by a doomsday cult. Some pleasant, I guess not so pleasant surprises along the way. I gave it an 8.5 out of 10. About 5,000 people have seen it on IMDb, so more than some of the other ones. But I honestly didn't know anything about it and just bought it because I like the company that put it out, Terror Vision, and it looked cool. And it was actually pretty sick. Like, there's a doomsday cult, there's some creature stuff going on, a lot of creepy, like, all shot in a subway. Yeah. Then number 2, which is a movie you will see us review on here, When Evil Lurks, is also a new movie. Now on Shudder for free to watch. Well, I guess you have to have a subscription to Shudder or get a trial. Love trials. It's an Argentinian demonic possession movie that tackles the subjects of family dynamics and autism while staying very bleak and graphically gory throughout. I give it an 8.5 out of 10. Ben and Joe didn't like it as much. And when I first made the list, it was nobody had seen it. Now it's up to around 2,000 people have seen it, which is still nothing for it being in theaters. But now it's on Shudder, so I feel like those numbers are going to jump pretty quick. Okay. And then number 1 is Body Melt, which, first of all, it's Australian, so it fucking rules.
Yeah.
It's described as a science fiction black comedy body horror. Residents of peaceful Pebbles Court, Holmesville are being used unknowingly as test experiments for a new body drug that causes rapid body decomposition and painful death. And then, like, the tagline was, the first phase is hallucinogenic, the second phase is glandular, and the third phase is body melt. I gave it an 8.5, 9 out of 10, and about between 3,000 and 4,000 people have logged it on IMDb. You can watch it on Tubi or Vudu for free, I'm pretty sure still. And then there's a couple versions of it on Blu-ray. This is a UK version I got with a slipcover. Pretty crazy practical effects. Like I said, Australian. It's almost like a more comedy Cronenberg type movie.
Okay.
And then that's it. So you better watch some of those or else.